Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I guess time is almost up. Without any further ado, we would like to start off session one. The title for session one's discussion will be Driving Challenges Through USR, Innovations for Welfare. We do have one moderator. He is Dr. Oliver Su. And yes. 那开灯这个都要开着。And we have 5 more panelists. The first one is Dr. Brown, Noel Brown from Jamaica. The second one is Dr. Buntita from Thailand. And the third one is Miss Chen Meiling. Yeah, yes. Please take your seat. And the fourth one is our used to be Dean Gong Xuyang. And the last one is also our professor, 蔡宜伦老师。
Is it my turn already? Good afternoon, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining me in the centennial anniversary of National Pingtung University of Science and Technology. NPUST has a long-standing reputation for distinguished teaching and research, especially under the guidance and leadership of President Zhang Jinlong. In this session, for the topic, Driving Changes Through USR, Innovation for Public Welfare, we have 5 distinguished speakers. They are Dr. Noel Brown from Jamaica, Dr. Budina Wapitpa Tanakur from Thailand. Also, we have Dr. Chen Meiling, Dr. Gong Xuyang, and Dr. Cai Yilun as domestic speakers. Let me introduce the first speaker for this session. That's Dr. Noel Brown. Dr. Noel Brown, he is a doctor of philosophy. He got his PhD degree at the mechanical engineering in University of Oklahoma. And his specialty is area of expertise include heat and mass transfer, fluid flow, energy storage, renewable energy, isodynamics, cooling of electronic components in aircraft industry, and so on. And he's presently the Vice President of Technology and Innovation at Caribbean Maritime University in Jamaica since 2018. So he will give us an international view about today's topic. Let's give him a big hand for the speech. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Sue. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, special invited guests, fellow panelists, students, good afternoon. Before I start my presentation, I would like to just also add my voice to congratulating Npust on this significant milestone of 100 years serving the agricultural industry. Keep up the good work. So today, my presentation would be just looking at some of the things that we're doing at the Caribbean Maritime University to, assist in the public good. So my presentation today would be divided in yes, my presentation today is divided in 3 parts. I'm going to tell you a little bit about our university, the Caribbean Maritime University. Then I'll speak a little on Jamaica, and then I'll tell you about the work that we're doing with the National Fisheries Authority. And some of the reasons why we're doing this work. So as far as the university profile goes, so the Caribbean Maritime University is the leading institution in the Caribbean region for maritime education and training. We pride ourselves on being the university of choice for developing industry-ready leaders. Through our stability, growth, and innovation strategy, the institution has been placed on a path to become a top-tier maritime training institution. We are also ISO registered, so that would say something about our quality management system. And we are focused on providing practical hands-on training to our students. We constantly seek ways of improving the learning experience of our students that we see as something that we need to do on a daily basis. So the university is centered around 3 faculties and 4 centers and a school of graduate studies and research. So we have the Faculty of Marine and Nautical Study, which is our flagship faculty and our smallest faculty. And they have a Center for Professional Training and Certification. This center would give certification that are recognized by the IMO, the International Maritime Authority, International Maritime Organization, sorry. And then we have the Faculty of Shipping and Logistics, and we have a Center for Security, Counterterrorism, and Non-Proliferation. Then we have the Faculty of Engineering and Applied Technology, and we have the FESTO Authorized and Certified Training Center, and we also have a Center for Digital Innovation and Advanced Manufacturing. And then we have our School for Graduate Studies, which would take care of our graduate programs. So under the School of Marine and Nautical Study, we have a bachelor's degree in marine transportation and a bachelor's in marine engineering. We develop a program in naval architecture and marine surveying, and also one in electrotechnical certification. These programs are not being offered at this time because of maybe the students, we are not getting a lot of requests from students for those programs. Under the the Faculty of Shipping and Logistics, which is our largest faculty, we offer a Bachelor of Logistics and Supply Chain Management. We also have a Bachelor's in Port Management, a Bachelor in International Shipping, a Bachelor in Cruise Shipping and Marine Tourism, and a Bachelor in what we refer to as Border Operation and Management, which was formerly known as the Custom Processes, Freight Forwarding, and Immigration. We also have a Bachelor of Security Administration and Management, and we have a Bachelor of Science in Cybersecurity and Digital Forensic. All of our programs are 4-year full-time programs. Our master's program will run between 12 and 18 months. In the Faculty of Engineering and Applied Technology, we have a Bachelor of Engineering in Industrial Systems, a Bachelor of Engineering in Mechatronics, a Bachelor in Industrial Automation, and a Bachelor of Science in Artificial Intelligence and Computer Systems, a Bachelor of Science in Marine Biotechnology, and an associate degree in Industrial Systems Operation and Maintenance. Under the School of Graduate Studies, we have a MSc in Logistics and Supply Chain Management, an MSc in Industrial Systems Engineering, an MSc in Security Administration and Management, and an MSc in Security Studies. These two security programs are offered to members of the Jamaica Defense Force and the Constabulary Forces, and also members from the private security industry. So let's talk about Jamaica. Jamaica, you must have heard about Jamaica. It's a really small country. It's located in the Caribbean Sea. It was declared an archipelago state because it's dotted with different islands and keys all around it. It is known for its stunning beaches, mountains, and rich cultural heritage. You must have heard about Bob Marley. You must have heard about Usain Bolt, Shelley and Fraser Price. The country capital is Kingston. It's the bustling cultural and commercial hub. And then you have places like Montego Bay, Ocho Rios, and Negril, which are more the tourist areas. So our motto, out of many, one people. The reason why this is important is because we are a rich mixture of African, European, Indians, Chinese, and indigenous people. We have a population of about 2.9 million. 500,000 of that population would occupy Kingston, and then the rest would be across Jamaica. Our official language is English, but we do have a Creole that we call Patois, which is a mixture of English and some African tongues that was brought over when our people came over from Africa. Our national dish is ackee and codfish, or saltfish. You must have heard about jerk chicken, jerk pork, and we serve those with rice and peas and bami and festival. At the top here, this is our ackee and saltfish, and this is what our jerk pork would look like. So the island, as I said, located in the Caribbean Sea, it's the third largest, right? The largest would be Cuba, then we have Hispaniola here, and then Jamaica is the third largest in the region. It's located in what we call the Greater Antilles. So these islands would make up the Greater Antilles, and then you have these islands here that would make up the Lesser Antilles. Sometimes they are referred to as, Eastern Caribbean states. And I think we have a member from St. Kitts and Nevis is located in the Eastern Caribbean. The country from point to point is about 235 kilometers long, and the width it ranges from 35 kilometers in the narrowest point to about 82 in the widest point. It has a area of about 11,420 square kilometers. 50% of the island surface is more than 300 meters above sea level. So you could classify it as a mountainous country. And our highest peak rise up to about 2.2 kilometers, which is our Blue Mountain Peak. And we really refer to the Blue Mountain Peak as our protection from natural disasters like hurricanes and storms. This is what Jamaica look like, and this is our archipelagical region, and I refer to the different islands that we have around it, and you can see them there. So this region is being fished by, or what we refer to as our fisher folks. The archipelagical region is twice as large as our land area. So this is what it looked like, and these are the islands, you know, that we get it from, why we are called an archipelagical state. We have a large bank that is called the Pedro Bank. None of these islands are actually inhabited. We do have, on the Pedro Bank, we have some fisher folks that are living here, and we have a naval, a Coast Guard station on the Pedro Banks. So right around Jamaica, these are the main marine fish landing site. So you would have fishers going out from any one of these sites to, you know, to catch fish. All right, so we do have a National Fisheries Authority, and the National Fisheries Authority, it was given the power on, it was established under the Fisheries Act, and it was established to manage and regulate the country's fish resources, promote sustainable fishing practices, conserve marine biodiversity, enforce fisheries law, and support livelihood of individuals involved in the fishing sector. It register and license fisher folks and boats, and the NFL play a critical role in maintaining the balance between economic activities and ecological conservation. Currently, we have about 7,600 individuals registered as fisher folks, and these fisher folks are any individual involved in fishing, in the fishing industry, from those who catch the fish to those who scale and sell the fish to customers. And the number of vessels that are licensed range about 9,000 vessels. And we have to make sure that the vessels are licensed, because that can prevent poaching, that we're seeing an increase of that in our region. So training is needed in the following areas: safety training, entrepreneurship training, and food handlers and food preparation training. So most of the people that are referred to as fisher folks that are in this industry, they are individuals that would at best would have like high school education. They would finish grade 11. And as a result of that, it is important for us to provide training for them. The safety training is required. So once you're registered, you will be given an ID like that. Sorry for, you know, because I just blocked out some of the faces and the names and things like that. So the fisher folks must carry their ID with them because of regulation and compliance, sustainable fishing practices, protection against illegal fishing, safety and security, and support for data collection. So the ID is very important in maintaining these data collection. So the fleet that we normally would have is a variety of fleet. You have the non-mechanized boats that are generally propelled by oars and made of wood and or a mixture of wood and fiberglass. You have the mechanized boat that are the fiber reinforced plastic, open hull, canoe type, and they are propelled by outboard motors between 25 and 75 horsepower. Dimension of length about 8.4 meters, and weight about 1.5 meters, and depth about 0.9. And then you have the deck vessels that are normally made of steel hull. So per year, the reason why the safety training is important is because per year we're seeing like about 20 cases of search and rescue. So our Coast Guard and our Marine Police are called out at least 20 times per year to search for these individuals who go missing or lost at sea. On average, we lose 10. So 50% of those searches end up in maybe a recovery or partial recovery because they might recover a boat or something like that, a body and things. So each of these recovery, they are ranging from 40 to 50,000 US dollars per voyage. So if we use the 50, we're talking about $1 million US dollars per year it's costing the country. So we figure that if we start training these individuals in their, adjusting their safety practices, we could save the country $1 million, and we could save some life. We could save 10 lives, and then you can imagine the knock-off effect as far as the family is concerned. You have 10 families without a breadwinner. You have a lot of children without fathers because the father died at sea and things like that. So we figure that the safety training is very, very important to and sustainable. Why are these individuals lost at sea? One, they have their small boats, and with these outboard motors, they are not properly maintained, right? These individuals, as I said, they are like at best high school education. They have no training in navigation. They don't get the latest weather information, or sometimes if they get the latest weather information, they might choose to ignore it. They might choose to ignore the warning because of different reasons. They don't wear protective device, and they lack, as I said, communication and navigation devices are lacking. So the safety training, so we are working with the NFA, the CMU is working with the NFA to provide these training for these fisher folks. The objective of the training is to expose fisher folks in the area of safety at sea, the use of communication device, and related areas in the event of an emergency. The course also demonstrates the knowledge of what to do and how to survive at sea until emergency help can reach to you. The outcomes that we're looking at is that we want people to be familiar with the emergency signal, able to use survival gear, weather aware, able to identify class of fire, knowledge of first aid practices, better environmental stewards, and operate navigation and locating device, including radio equipment. These are some of the areas covered: introduction to safety and the principle of survival, marine emergency and response, personal survival techniques, fire prevention and fire fighting principles, basic first aid, and pollution of marine environment. So in the course, some areas that we focus on is a body system. And the body system is that we try to tell them, never go fishing alone. At least make sure that the area that you're fishing in, at least another craft, a small craft is in that area. And we kind of get the message across how important that is for them to do. We want people to always get updated weather, to be familiar with the local water. They need to know the water in which they're fishing. Some of the ebb and flow, the tides, the currents, the reefs, we want them to be familiar with that. So we train them on things like map reading and some of the signs that they should look out for when they're fishing. Emergency signal practice, familiarize themselves with the use of flares, flags, whistles, mirrors for signaling to their colleagues. So if they're fishing together and they are in difficulty, they could make signals so that the individual could come over. They know that they are in distress. Maintain a float plan. So a float plan is kind of like giving an indication of where they're going to fish, so that members, their family members would know when they're going out and what time they are expected back. So if that time pass and they're not back in, they can make an alarm, and then we can start searching for them much, much earlier. They need to stay hydrated and be nourished, because it is a job that is demanding on your body. It's good for them to have first aid knowledge, so that if their colleagues are, fell ill, they could actually offer some help before, help actually comes. They need to be weather aware, be aware of the weather situation. They want to know how to use survival gear, because before the training start, they did not wear safety, floating jackets. But now, as you see, they are all done in their safety device. We train them on like a capsizing drill, how they should react. They shouldn't panic. What they should do in the case that they have a boat, their boat capsized. This is the number of individuals that participate in the training and the number certified. In order to be certified, you have to do the complete training. So not all the individuals who start the training would complete the training, so they are not certified. They would have to wait for another training in order to be completed and certified. These are some of the equipment that are used. We have floaters, we have life jackets, we have immersion suits, life rings. We tell them and show them how to best use it. These are some survival techniques. Staying together. This is good because it helps to float them. It keeps them warm depending on where they are and the temperature of the water. We also have another drill that is called an alligator chain that also would help them to stay afloat. How they should jump off, because if they jump off the wrong way, they could injure themselves, break their legs, or break some limbs. And then at the end of the training, they are given safety jackets, radios, and first aid kits. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Brown. Yeah, for your very interesting lecture. That's us to understand Jamaica more and more. Okay, I guess the visitors also learn a lot about Jamaica. Hopefully, we'll visit your country later on. The second speaker will be Dr. Unta, Pipa Tanakua. Sorry, my pronunciation is not good, okay? She graduated from Chulalongkorn University, majoring in chemistry, just my topic, okay? And she then got her PhD degree on engineering science at University of Oxford, also the top-notch university in the world. And her specialty is presently environment toxicity, green technology, and also eco-design waste. She's presently an associate professor at the University of Rajamangala University of Technology since 2022. Let's welcome Professor Buntinda. Okay? Yeah, your turn. Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. I guess it's a bit difficult to keep your eyes open after lunch, isn't it? So bear with me. I'm trying to be short and I'm trying to be direct to be able to share something. So my name is Buntida. Thank you, Professor Su, for introducing me. So hello properly to everyone. So I'm currently a lecturer at Lajamangala University of Technology, Thanjavuri. Sorry, the name in Thai is very long, including my name, university name, everything is so long. Okay, and then my background, as he said, in DPhil, so doctor in engineering science at Oxford University and chemistry at Chulalongkorn University. And then I'm a bit international, so I can get to see different education experience around the world, because I went to Australia, England, and also in Japan in the past. Okay, so currently I'm the Deputy Director in Office of Academic Resource and Information Technology. See, yeah, very long again. And also I'm the advisor, the Minister in Agriculture. So I think that's enough about me. So I'm going to talk about how USR is being implemented in Thailand. So when we run the university, I believe most of us here are the educator, right? Is that right? Educator? Right? Okay. So we don't design things by ourselves totally. We usually design things according to the national policy. Is that right? So in Thailand, we also, the national policy, we have 5 main categories, which are the national security, building competitiveness, human resource development and capacity building, I'm reading the slides, social opportunity and equality, creating growth, and on green quality of life. So that are the Thai national policy. We are focusing on these 5 pillars. And there are world's trend. The trend of the world, we're talking about SDG, about World Economic Forum, future skills. So we get this kind of information or direction from the national levels and international, the world level. And that is how it kind of came into us. How do we feed or create the graduates back to the community according to this direction? Okay. So basically, we are the university teacher, and that are the community, the population in the country, the communities, right? So this is like the supply chain of people in educations. So people in the community, they would come to study with us, and then we would train them and send them back to the community. So this is like the supply chain. However, there are no longer just us students, because the population is decreasing. So now we are talking about the lifelong learning as well. So this is a general picture of where we are. I'm just recapping. So I'm sorry, this is supposed to be a PowerPoint, but this is a PDF version. So from the Economic Forum, they would announce every year what kind of people worlds are expecting. And these are the skills that they said they are looking for in 2027. For example, the first one is analytical thinking skills. Second one is creative thinking skills, and so on, including curiosity, lifelong learning, technological literacy. Do you think all of this can be taught in classroom? These are the skills. It cannot really be taught, right? Oh, be creative. Does it mean that you become creative immediately? No, right? So these skills are not created in the classroom. I know this is the USR, but I'm trying to explain that university has our role, which is the student. This is our main core customers, right? This is our core products, which is teaching them. But how can we combine our core business and improving the community? Because we all know that we have so much work, right? As an educator, you have to teach, you have to serve the community, you have to do the student activity, train them in several skills. And we are talking about the skills for the students that, you know, the skill that I just showed you earlier, it cannot be taught in class. In terms of competency, there are 3 levels. The first one is core competency. The first one is functional competency. This one, it can be taught in the classroom. And second one, common competency, which also can be created in the classroom. But there are something called core competency, which can only be built through experience. Like what we just talked about, the creativity, analytical skill, those are the core skills, okay? So you can have a look at this, that we talk about the 10 skills. The analytical, you can see that most of them are core competency except the third one, which is the AI and big data skill, which can be taught in the class. So this is our main role of creating the graduates to have this kind of skills. How does this relate to the USR? How do we combine them? Okay, in RMUTT, we are trying to think holistically, mean thinking big, but start from small action. Because the increase in investment doesn't mean that it's increase in results. It doesn't mean that you input in the money in the activity and you get a better students. That's not the equation. So what we do is we try to think holistically. How do we have the student to have knowledge, but also build them to have skills? So we produce a graduate according to world needs and national needs. And also improve Thai economy. And also supporting UN SDG goal. We have so many tasks to do, but we all have 24 hours, and we have same amount of money in the pocket. How do we do that? Okay. So in the university, we have more than one task to do. We are not here just to teach. We also have other things, such as helping student clubs. We have voluntary work. We have research to do. We also have to help students to set social enterprise. So there are all sorts of tasks. How do we combine this? Okay? So these are I'm just giving you a few examples that we implement and just show you as a case study. Okay, so the first one, I'm going to show you that the university have a small project in the university, and I'm going to show you how we implement that as a knowledge base and then helping the community. And then second one, through volunteering project. The third one is through the research. Okay. So we are trying to implement what we are doing already that benefit the community. This is one of the example. This project called Lotus Kitchen. Basically, in the university, there is a space, empty space. And university decided to put the kitchen appliance in that space. And then allow the poor student who doesn't have money to buy food in the university to come and cook by themselves, and they can eat. That means we are trying to reduce hunger in the university. So everybody will not be hungry. That's the main task, main objective. And after that, in the university, there is a university club, the student club, called Sufficient Economy, which is like agriculture. So in that club, in that student club, they grow vegetables, they grow chicken, and then they also have fish and frogs. So they're kind of having this sufficient economy. But egg laid by chicken every day. So that's why the university decided to combine between this student club with the Lotus Kitchen. So all the raw material, such as vegetables, eggs, come from this student club. So this is the student activities that they already run by themselves in the university. They have it already. We didn't invest anything more. And the eggs laid by chicken every day without having more money to put in, right? So we put all this raw material to the kitchen. So that's one that we are trying to combine. That means during the COVID, the university did not have to pay extra money to help the student. We do not give money as a student scholarship to help them the poverty. We get the eggs and vegetables from the student club to the kitchen to help solve the poverty problem in the university. So this was created during COVID. And after that, we try to develop in more complex relationship, which is we combine this project with the School of Engineering and say, hey, the senior project, this is the task. How do we get a better eggs? So the student get to use this as their research project thesis in the final year. So they get to turn the old refrigerator to grow the bean, the other sprout, and also design the machine for the eggs so they can hatch earlier or quicker. So we combine this project with the faculties in terms of research. And after that, we use the waste from the kitchen, from the canteen, and then make it as a chicken food and also fertilizer. Okay. And after we all develop all this thing, we do the training to the community around our university. Teach them how to make chicken food after we try already. Teach them how to raise the chicken, how to grow the vegetable in a better way, efficient way. So we try to combine what we have already, not to increase the job for the teacher or staff in the university. Doing the same, but we get more products. That we talked about small action, we work together to think holistically and get better results. As you can see from this project, Lotus Kitchen, we also get to meet 11 SDG goals. So let me go back. Sorry, I'm being too fast. Okay, so you can see the university students are now no longer hungry, so zero hunger. And then all this vegetable, we use no chemical, so we promote the good health and well-being. And with this, I forgot to mention that the student who worked in the club also get extra OT, overtime pay. So this also solved the poverty problem. This is reduce inequality because everybody, women and men, girl and boys, can work in this place. Even Myanmar students, international students also work and get paid the same. And we also teach them how to grow vegetable in agriculture as a hands-on teaching sessions. So it's SDG 4, and then they design new innovations, so it's SDG 9. And then they're also trying to build a community and also the building using the national raw material, so that's SDG 11. and then using waste as a turning waste, upcycling waste into the chicken food. That's SDGs 12 and 13. And we also helped the community. So it's partnership and economic growth. So you can see that we are just doing what we do already, but combine them together. This work we submitted to the Times Award Asia in 2023, and we also are finalists of this project. Okay. Also, the second example is through the Latamangala Volunteering Club. So we have the student club, which is the volunteering club. We bring the student who are the engineer and also any other major that related to that task or projects. For example, this one, the project is to build the school. So the engineering student and architect students get to really apply their knowledge and then build the school by the students with the help of the teachers. This also done together with the community member or residents, local people. So they get to learn about how to set up the solar cell, solar panel, how to build the building in terms of efficient and correct way. So this is a win-win where the student also get to learn practically from what they learn in the class, and also the community also get the benefit. The community get the school, get the building, and also get the knowledge. So this is how we do. We are trying to do small action, just change tiny bit and gain more from what we already doing. Okay, and then we realize that the term sustain, that means when we come out from the community, is still running, that project is still running by themselves. That is the meaning of sustain. And we realize that if we have more than three parties, normally it's like a gear. If one person stops, another person will chase you. Hey, can you give me feedback on this? What is the update on this? That means you are forced to keep doing. You cannot stop the project because there are other people who are related and they are gonna be chasing you. So it helps if you have more than three parties in that project. And also, if you make that project publicized, that means the people outside also know that we are doing and they will ask for it, so you know that you have to keep doing. So in this project, we also wrote to UNESCO and we got funding. In the 5 countries, we were one of the person who get the funding. Is it time's up by microphone? You're shutting me up. Okay, so this is not only what we do in our university, but in Thailand as a whole. The Ministry of Higher Education, they spent about $350 million US, spreading the money throughout the university around Thailand to help applying the research and develop human resource in the local community. So in total, there are 94 universities helping improving 7,355 districts. So we actually improve 64,000 people throughout the Thailand. This is the last example. So we try to do the social lab for academics. So they apply research to the community. Do you know that what I'm wearing now is what produced in that project? So they try to solve environmental problem. This is water hyacinth, which is one of the water pollution because they grow very fast and they block all the light and also commotion by the boat. So they're trying to change that into a product. And also we have a lot of banana. So what I'm wearing now is actually from banana. So the university or community textile engineer. They teach the community how to change the banana into fiber and how to make into the suits. So this is banana fiber. And then the community, instead of having banana trees as a waste, now they get a lot of income by producing suits and sell it to the society. So we have more than 100 projects that we did with the community. So what we are trying to do is we try to improve the community level first, putting the student in so they are part of the microeconomics, and then we then improve the nation and the world. And at the moment, we got 5 stars in employability, 100% employment, and we produce hands-on graduates as the goal for the university. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Belinda, for showing your work corresponding to all the SDGs indicators. Okay, very clear. Thank you. The next speaker will be Dr. Chen Meining. Dr. Chen Meining is a big cheese in Taiwan, actually. She has a very long list of public service. You know, actually, she used to be the minister in the cabinet. Yeah, she's a long list of work of all service. Yeah. Dr. Chen Meining graduated from National Zhenji University, and to get her PhD degree, we know that many grand judges have been from Zhenji University, and she presently is the chairman of Taiwan Regional Revitalization Foundation. Before that, she used to hold a cabinet position for the National Development Council. So if you want to know her more, please just read the long list of her public service. Let's welcome Dr. Chen Meining. Yeah.
在座的贵宾们，大家午安。我非常抱歉，因为联系的关系所以原来告诉我说我可以用中文来跟大家做分享，所以我就没有准备英文的版本。那谢谢高老师，等一下会简单帮我做一下翻译那因为今天我看这个 panelist 都是老师那只有我是来自民间的一个基金会，我来跟大家介绍一下台湾的地方创生跟永续的一个关系在台湾地方创生，我们英文叫做 regional revitalization 那是一个我们希望让台湾的地方产业能够振兴的一个国家型的一个经济的这大的政策，主要是因为台湾人口老化跟少子女化，所以人口都集中在都会区。我们希望让人口不要在外流，能不能够回流，让大家能够留在自己的家乡。台湾是从2019年开始推动的地方创生。那地方创生在推动的时候，我们就知道，其实面对了整个的国际的挑战，还有气候变迁，其实 SDGs 的17项的指标，其实就是我们在推动的时候必须把它放在我们的 mindset 里面。好，那
Dr. Chen is going to talk about regional revitalization in Taiwan, and there are going to be 3 cases. Regional revitalization is a national policy, and 2019 is the first year for the policy of Taiwan regional revitalization, and it's an important part of the SDG goals.
我们希望台湾能够永续其实区域的整体发展是非常非常重要。以下我讲3个案例3个方向来跟大家做一个说明。
There will be 3 cases.
第一个是他也谈到台湾要走向零废弃的生活我们谈循环经济的部分，我跟大家谈一个森林的循环，跟另外一个是农业废弃物的循环。台湾每年大概有1000万公吨的废弃的林木，过去都是把它当作废弃物去燃烧，但是事实上这些所谓的废弃物呢，它还是一个剩余的资材，它其实可以去做到完全的100%的 recycle。 所以我们在新竹的湖口有一个团队叫做木作达人，又叫做 Rewood 的团队，他们现在就把这个废弃的木头呢，可以把它做成家具，比如大家看到这一张是清华大学校园里面倒掉的这个苦楝树所做成的。另外，台湾的国球是棒球，我们每年会打坏掉好几十万支的棒球棒。那如果我们把这个废弃的棒球棒呢，不要把它当垃圾处理、当废弃物处理的话，它可以变成很好的一个家具啊。那另外，它也可以成为各式各样的文创的商品，可以独一无二。那最后这一些比较不好的木头，有时候必须要烧成木炭，但是木炭呢，其实它可以散发这个负离子的能量非常的高，再加上植物的话，可以净化空气，所以它会变成一个很好的一个生活的一个产业。那另外，在这个燃烧的过程里面，也可以去萃取水烟呢，然后上面会有很重要的一个液体，叫做木作液。木作液是清洁用品里面非常重要的一个元素，所以可以变成很多的清洁的用品，甚至可以打造有更多很好的生活的产品呢，来帮助大家。
好。
The next, the first examples that Dr. Chen would like to share with us would be how to gain zero waste for the material. So in the past, Taiwan produced a lot of wood, and in the past, this wood used to be burned off, and this is not a good way because when you burn the wood, you actually create more waste. So one way to get around would be instead of burning off this wood, how about we reuse this wood? For example, in one of the slides, Dr. Chen shared with us, you can charcoalize the wood, and by charcoalizing the wood, you collect the wood acid, and the wood acid is very good cleaners in the household, and it's very organic. And not only so, they also use the waste wood for furniture. You can make some very small and beautiful furniture by having a second life for the waste. And in Taiwan's baseball is a national sport, and a lot of times when during the sport, we have a lot of waste baseball bat because it's broken. So instead of burning all this baseball bat, they remodel the bat and to make them into stool and to be used in the house. And not only so, they also can make these wood materials of very artistic forms. For example, you can carve them and put it in the house, and you can even charcoalize the wood and then put it in the house and for air purifications. And this is the first example.
好，接着我们看一下一个农业废弃物的案例，在台南的关田啊，关田因为它的产物那个菱角，可是呢，菱角呢，因为它有很厚的一个壳，过去这个菱角的壳呢，每年在关田大概有500吨左右，相当这么多的这个那个 container 这么可以装得起来。那过去也是一样，都把它放在这个路边让它燃烧哈，那对环境空气就变得非常的不好。那透过学校的老师的研究呢，我们看到这个菱角壳可以把它碳化，经过碳化以后，经过了一个处理，这些所有的菱角壳就会转换成为另外一种叫生物炭、菱壳炭。那菱壳炭就有很大的功能，它可以去味除湿，可以固化土壤，还可以净化水质，甚至它还可以开发出很多很多的产品，包含跟纺织业的结合啦，跟其他的这个陶土业的结合的话，它就会有很多的产品。所以现在关田包含从国中开始，小学生开始认识他们的产业，认识他的家乡，他们希望能够打造100种的碳生活，让大家未来就可以不要离乡背井，可以在这个地方就有好的生活。所以农业的废弃物其实它就是一个好的资材，这些好的资材经过好的运用研发之后，就可以让环境能够变得更好，然后就可以住的舒适，人口也就能够回流。
Okay, so the second example is about the bat nut shell. So the bat nut shells, after getting the nuts out, there'll be a lot of waste, about 500 tons for a year. And those shells are turned into biochar that has great use as a odor remover, dehumidifier, or a soil quality improver, and also for water purification.
好，那接下来我跟大家谈台湾的一个生态保育的，我们去保护生物多样的一个栖地的一个案例。这个是从坪林的茶园一直到苗栗的那个稻米的问题。我们先从茶叶开始啊。其实在台湾的北部，大家知道有水库，水库它是要让大家的能够吃到的水是干净的。可是过去在这个坪林呢，大部分都是用惯行农法，用了非常多的农药，好，那或者是这个肥料。那现在台湾的茶叶面临了很大的一个问题，不管是你的种植的方法啦等等，可能对环境都有很大的影响。所以我们希望能够把农民召集起来呢，我们是不是整个流域用流域收复的概念呢，把大家都来不要再用这个惯行的农法，是用无毒的栽种，甚至走向有机。但是我们的茶叶呢，我们要给它一个品牌，我们又透过台湾的国鸟，我们用蓝雀呢，蓝雀它是一个台湾的特有种，能够代表在台湾在这个地方能够去让所有的生物能够再回来。然后它的整个养殖的方法，它的生产的那个发育的方法哦，它是一种叫做巢边帮手制，就是家里只要有一个鸟宝宝出生，整个大家族就会来喂食，是一个很好的一个和谐的一个概念。所以我们现在就把坪林的农家呢，在整个北势溪流域整个整合在一起之后，20几个农家就参与了这个计划，就变成一个蓝雀茶的一个领域，然后来保护整个的水源地。那第二个案例呢，就是看到我们的苗栗，各位看到这么可爱的石虎，石虎的栖地也是因为这一个它在稻田里面，因为有农药的关系，所以它没有办法在稻田里面觅食，所以在这样的情况之下呢，我们的这个石虎就越来越少了。那我们希望把这个蜂窝溪流域的这个所有的稻田全部都整合起来之后，我们可以看到呢，这个石虎就慢慢的回来了。我这个是影片，可能可以，它其实就可以慢慢的就可以到稻田里面来觅食了。所以我们觉得这是一个好的一个方法，那也让所有的小朋友都赶到稻田里面打了赤脚可以走进去，因为不再有农药了，会保护大家。而这里所生产的米，我们是为了要保护栖地，所以我们就给它一个品牌，它就叫做石虎米。
How to conserve the ecology. As you know, in Miaoli, there are many tea plantations. So in the past, the tea planter, they used to rely on heavy pesticide and also fertilizer to grow the tea. But this kind of practice is unfriendly to the environment because the pesticide and fertilizers would pollute the water, the drinking water. So when this water gets polluted, the rice grows around there. They are not safe anymore. So in order to convince the rice, the tea planter not to rely on a fertilizer and pesticide, or even try not to use those things. Actually, the foundation has tried to work with the tea planter by branding, giving them a very special brand. For example, they would say, okay, if the environment is very safe, then these very beautiful national birds would breed around there. So by having this name, the name of the bird and the tea tied together, so the tea planter, they kind of buy the ideas and they try to not to use the pesticide and the fertilizer. The second example is about the bobcat. So in the past, in one of the area, the paddy field farmers, they rely again very heavily on pesticide and fertilizers, and as a result, the bobcats tends not to go there anymore. So once again, the foundations talk to many farmers around there and try to convince them not to use pesticide and fertilizers. As a result, the bobcats appears in the neighborhood again. So by doing so, they actually tie and name the rice as the bobcat rice. So this raises awareness of how important the environment is.
好，最后谈到面对极端的气候，台湾是这一个科技王国，所以我们 透过最好的一个科技来找到一个 total solution。过去传统的养殖方法，不管是抽地下水或者全球的暖化，那个地球的暖化，其实对农村都有很大的影响。那台湾现在在养殖的部分，都透过智能的 AI， 透过数据的管理，透过绿色的能源，让这个所有的这个养殖呢，就可以去克服刚刚所面临的3个问题。那现在只要这么大的一个场域里面呢，其实它只需要2个人力就可以完全掌控了，因为它全部在背后都用整个的智能的管控。那另外，过去的一条鱼呢，我们还是会有很多的废弃物，鱼骨头啦、鱼眼睛啦、鱼鳞啦，可能都是废弃物。但是现在这一条鱼100%可以零废弃，所有的东西都可以透过科技呢找到它新的一个出路。那不管是食用也好，或者生技的产品，其实都非常的棒。而且这一条鱼叫做台湾鲷，已经受到美国的 NASA 的太空人都已经在食用我们的这样的台湾鲷。以上。
The next example is about aquaculture. As you know, in the past, aquaculture relies on using the water from the underground water, and also because of the climate change, a lot of fish they actually die in the process, and also many youngsters they tend to move away from the aquaculture site because they want to have a better life. So nowadays, Taiwan actually use AI technologies to help solving this problem. So as you can see from the one of the slides, they use AI technology with the help of solar panels. So they solve the energy problem, part of it. And then on another slide, you can see that there was a tilapia. So in the past, we only consume the meat of tilapia, and the rest of the fish goes to waste. So in these projects, the foundation actually come up with different ideas to reuse every part of the fish. So currently, 100% of the fish has been used, including the bones, the skin. They do have different usage for the fish. Actually, the fish is now consumed by the astronauts in NASA.
最后跟大家分享一下，就是整个气候变迁今年对台湾的一个大的影响。我想极端的气候，今年台湾有非常多的台风，从凯米台风到山图尔，对不起，那我打错了哈，到这个还有前一阵子的康纳，跟今天的这个台风，还有今年0403花莲的大地震，可以看到台湾的这个山已经都很大的一个变化。所以我们要讲的就是说，国土为脆，这一个人生是真的国土是一个很无常的。而现在 COP29 也正在召开当中，2050的净零碳排等等，这个面对气候变迁已经是人类不可回避的事项。所以我们的地方创生，我们每一个团队所在做的是内容项目，其实就是这一张的文字云，可以看到，其实它就是100%的跟永续做结合。如果你没有永续的因素的元素存在的时候，你根本也没有办法继续下去。
Okay, before we stop here, in the past, we still have heavy typhoons and then earthquakes, and from the slide and the pictures, you can see how terrible the landscape has changed. So in the future, this disaster is going to happen more and more frequently and more heavily. So it is the time we all need to act together to solve the problem. So that is what our CEO tried to convince us. And thank you.
谢谢。
Thank you, Dr. Chen Meiling. Yeah, actually, she used to be top advisor in the government about regional revitalization. Yeah, we got to speed up. Yeah, the next speaker would be Dr. Gong Xuyang. Dr. Gong Xuyang graduated from Computer Science and Engineering from National Cheng Kung University, which is one of the top universities in Taiwan. He presently is the Director of Interdisciplinary Feature Development Center at National Pingtung University of Science and Technology. Yeah, let's welcome Dr. Gong Xuyang.
Thank you, Professor Su. Yeah, my name is Gong Xuyang. It's my honor to have the opportunity to talk about my USR projects. The project leader is our president, Professor Zhang Jinlong. Our project title is the Yuanshan Highway 185 Tropical Oceanic Corridor, a USR practice project for agricultural digital transformation and ecosystem construction. It's a long title, right? Because it contains many, many means. Excuse me, the system is hold, so wait for a moment. I'm sorry, it means that the technology is unreliable, right? Yeah. So we can see the next slide. It's my simple resume, and Professor Su has introduced me, so I turn to the next slide. This slide is to show that all the Npust US projects is integrated the 4 key development goals of the Npust. The 4 main goals include the agricultural technology, ecological industry, platinum society, and the sustainable economic. It's our 4 development goals. So our strategy will include integrating USR and the talent cultivation with the 4 development goals, establishing center for interdisciplinary feature development to incorporated resource, promoting a green and a sustainable campus. So it's our development goal of the Npust. Our project is located along the Highway 185 in Pingtung. This highway is very, very near to the Npust. Our partner will focus on this. So this project issue and the goal have 3. The first one is to try to build the tropical plant pest and the disease control and the treatment. Pests mean the insects. The second one is the digital transformation of the agricultural industry. We try to help the farmer, our partner, to use the MIS system. The third is the commercialize and the marketing promotion. It means that you have the good product, then you have to sell its good. It's our goal. So we combine these 3 goals. So the project goal is to develop a 6-level agriculture industry, 6 level. The third level is compatible to the SDG 8. SDG 8 is mean that the decent work and the economic growth. This is the third level. The second level is compatible to the SDG 11, sustainable cities and the communities. This is the second level. The third level is compatible to the SDG 12. responsibility, consumption, and production. So for these projects, we also have the 3 goals. The goal is the first one is we want to achieve eco-friendly farming and pest control for agriculture. It's about the agriculture. The second one is about the information. We want to try achieve the digital transformation and agricultural technology. The third goal is we want to build a brand and the marketing for the small-scale farmer. Because they have no resource, we need to try help them. This slide shows a very important program. This program is provide a serious course, try to teaching students and our partner. The characteristic of this program include the interdisciplinary course, include the agriculture, information, and the business course. The second, we focus on the field practice. It's very important. You have the conductor student go to the field, try to solve the field problem. The third is partner course. The partner need our knowledge, need our skill. So we have to provide a course for our partner. So it's a very, very complete program course. Campus course, interdisciplinary course, and the partner course. This slide shows the overall operation and the support system of this project. The main goal is we want to achieve intelligent tropical or genetic agricultural platform ecosystem. It can operation by themselves, plant information, and sell. Sell have money, so you can improve the plant, improve the information, and sell. It's the ecosystem. It's our goal. Okay, I think I have quickly speed up my presentation. The following slide I will present, we have 3 sub-projects. Project 1 is for agriculture. Sub-project 2 is for information technology. Sub-3 is for business technology. The first one shows it's very, very professional knowledge I try to explain because it's about the agriculture. Based on our investigation, our partner suffered very serious Baccalaureate doralis. 中文 is 东方果实蝇. It's a kind of insect will damage the fruit. So how do we prevent it and to treatment the diseases? Okay, so the process, the professor find the very helpful method is try to find a natural enemy for the dosaris, natural enemy. Don't use the medicine. Use their natural enemy. So they find 2 kinds of insects, this one and this one. They can eat their egg of the dosaris, eat their egg. So you don't need the medicine. It's very, very interesting. So the professor also to investigate the dosaris density and identification along this, we try, our partner, we do some investigation, how many dosaris in this area. So we also developed a device. This device is very, very interesting. It is to dosaris counting and the travel bottle. This is, and use the recycled material. This device using the natural bed. This natural bed. Some smell will attract the dosaris. Some smell attract the dosaris into the bottle, and we will counting this. There are sensors for counting how many the dosaris into the bottle. So we can count how about this area, how many and the density of this kind of insect. It's designed by ourselves and use the recycled bottle. Low cost. The results is like this. We can count, for example, 210, 190, even 2,000. We can count the accuracy. This information is very important for development, control, and prevention strategy for agricultural experts. This is another result. We design this device and deploy it in the field, farmer, like this. And we design a platform to monitor the pest population and provide early warning, like this kind of information system. Okay. The second sub-project 2, it focuses on the digital transformation for our partner. Actually, we design and implement a climate monitor system by ourselves. The specification include the wireless long-distance communication device. We use the 4G and the Cat-M1. And we develop 3-in-1 soil sensor, include the temperature, moisture, and the fertility, and the air interface and the humidity sensors, and the solar panel. Because if you put the device in the field, you need the power. So we deny the solar panel. It's very important. Another key technology, how we combine this and work by themselves, is very, very interesting. Okay, this is the system interface. UI is mean the user interface. Because this system will used by the farmer, our partner. So you have denied the easy and the easy use and the easy use interface. It's very, very good. For very, very a challenge for us. So we try to develop easy use and a friendly interface. Also, we developed the APP. Okay, this is our system. Okay, so this project we developed a dosaris counting device and the farm microclimate monitor system, like this, and like this. So we think we can help our partner to work, to reduce their working hour, because you can monitor it automatically and then learn automatically, can reduce their working hours. It's our contribution. Finally, the subject 3. The subject 3 is for the commercialization and the marketing promotion. You have the good agricultural product, like, for example, fruit, but you have to sell them good. It's very important. So for this subject 3, we have the working strategy. First, we make the content marketing. Then we build the web platform. Show this message on the internet. 3, we have the 3 brand image strategy. First one is the marketplace branding and commercialization. Then we hold the marketplace. Then we show these results to the public, to everyone know our outcome or our products. Okay, the next slide, were very easy to read. This is an example. We use the social media, Facebook and Instagram. This is our student, a princess of the original people, very beautiful. It's our model. We show their picture and some description about the field on the internet using the social media. So you can see the following people near the 600, right? Very, so many people follow this social media. It's very important and effective to use the social media platform, especially for the young people. This slide shows we also regularly publish posts on the social media, engaging with the public and promote the regional unique feature. Like this, lots of the posts, and spends lots of our time to design this post and on the social media and the websites. Okay, this is another strategy. We using the storytelling. Each poster contains a story. We think story can attract people to read and have a deeper image in their mind. But we have spent lots of time to write the story. But it is effective. Okay, we also hold the markets to physically sell our products, include the Unta originated farmer markets with our with the official units, and this the Npust U Live market, like today. Okay, there are some workshop and some course to train our students and train our partner. Okay, thank you and for your attention.
Thank you, Dr. Gong Xuyang. Oh, yeah. The time is really tight, yeah. Sorry for the delay. Our last speaker will be Professor Cai Yilun. She got her PhD degree from UC Davis, which is a top-notch university in the United States, especially in agriculture. And Professor Cai is presently the professor at the Department of Veterinary Medicine. Yeah, let's welcome Professor Cai Yilun. Yeah.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for coming for this session. I'm the last one, but I believe you're gonna remember me after I talk about it. So today I want to share the Taiwan experience on non-profit animal blood banking program. So we're asked Do animals need blood transfusion too? Actually, it's like human beings, just like us. So when they have disease, sometimes like major surgery or tumor or blood parasite, they need blood transfusion. But how can they get the blood? In Taiwan, the current source for the blood is each hospital keep a small number of dogs for themselves, or some private animal blood banks. They collaborate with the dog farm for profit-making process. But in our university, National Pindong University of Science and Technology, we are make up this animal blood bank of public university. We recruit animals to donate blood for non-profit purposes. So, based on the society, we have some dilemma and some issue about how can we get the blood for the animals. So the Taiwanese society has this urgent need in animal medicine, and people agree with the concept about the charity blood bank. So we think as a veterinarian, we need to take this responsibility to help the society with our professional competence. So when people no longer treat animals as objects in law, animal blood should not be a commodity that can be sold for profit. So based on the judgment by the district council, civil, animals should be recognized as not objects, but independent living entities between human beings and objects. So what can we do? We promote these three opinions, taking public welfare as the core purpose, and directly set up non-profit blood banks in veterinary-related universities, drawing on the experience of Taiwan Blood Services Foundations, that's for human side, and set up a non-profit animal blood foundation for animals. Safe blood products depend on healthy animal blood donors, so it's impossible to ensure animal welfare and blood donation ethics by only legislating blood bank management regulation without regulation the source of animal blood donors. Drawing animal from captive animals does not meet social expectancy of animal welfare. So let's take a look. How do we do this? So as you can see here, there's a vet taking the blood, and the dog is aware of that. They are aware of what's happening now, just like us when we donate the blood. And the owner is in the back, is in the back, with cookies. Wait a second, after you donate the blood, you can eat the cookies. Okay, so we set up this transfusion medicine center in 2016. We try to take in public welfare as the original intention and maintain the welfare of animal blood donors as its niche. So 3 objects for this center. We want to apply high-quality blood transfusion therapy on vet patients in Taiwan and assist healthy animals to donate blood and save lives. And the last one, provide safe blood products and professional medical services. So before we set it up, we visit Kansai University and know their experience, how do they work on this? And we also go back to my home university, UC Davis, to know the very high technique working on blood banking. After that, we set up the 4 steps to become qualified animal donors for both dogs and cats, but it's already modified from Thailand and from the USA. So we just changed that to adapt to Taiwan society. So the first one would be the recruitment, the very basic requirement, and then do the questionnaire screening for their medical history, and then they can go for basic health check. After the health check they passed, then they can donate the blood. And we're gonna do the pathogen detection by nested PCR to check more detail about the pathogen inside. So how to ensure the safety and quality of blood products? We do 3 parts. Before donation, just as I mentioned, do the recruitment, questionnaire screening, and health check. And then during the blood donation, especially the skin disinfection, actually we use 3 different disinfection, totally 9 times, just the way before doing the surgery, to make sure the technique would be make the blood product more safety and meet the criteria. And then we use the system to collect the blood. So for dogs, in total, every time we collect 250 milliliters. For cats, we collect 45 milliliters. After the donation, we store that in these refrigerators based on the blood product. Then we do the advanced pathogen detection by nested PCR, as you can see here. And we also try to do the verification of blood collection skill. Then we transport the blood products, just like a human, how we do for humans. If the owners need the blood, they can refer the case, or they can just come to us, just on-site pickup for products, or they can ask us to deliver to local animal hospital. So last year, we already do the express deliver if they need from Kaohsiung City. And here is the charging standards of blood tests and blood products. It's posted on the website. So we also have the donation information. If not only the pet owners, others can also try to support us. And we go out to do the donor recruitment. And we got some media reports, and also other industry, they also sponsored for us. And then we collaborate with some private local animal hospital. I think right now one is in Kaohsiung City, one is in Taichung City. Not only that, for veterinarians, we set up some workshop on veterinary hematology and transfusion medicine. And in my lab, we also study about the infectious and zoonotic diseases. As you can see, some ticks inside here. So we also do some activities to popularize scientific knowledge, as you can see here. So in the Facebook, IG, we try to promote our concepts. So in our university, this center, we're not only wanted to be an animal blood bank. We want to build up the relationship between the owner and pets and help the other owner and pets. So that's why we won the award, the Model Award about university social responsibility. Then what? After we won the award, so now we think we cannot just focus on our own field. Not only vets need to know this, need to think about this. How about in other field? So we try to collaborate with the people in humanities, in management. We also apply another grant that's guard the animal blood donors and achieve a healthy and happy world. So now we have other faculties in different fields work together. Based on our study, why the owner is gonna bring their pets to join us? Because the mortality and kindness and the concept identity. And recently, I think start from last year, the concept and plan was supported by legislators. They raised this issue to the government. and also supported by the public. We try to establish a complete policy system and platform for pet dog and cat blood donation. So, echo to the USR. The operation mode of the center is not only to innovate and improve animal donation and blood transfusion technology. The goal is to create a friendly and high-quality medical environment for animal blood donation and transfusion. Veterinarians, owners, and animals form a virtuous circle under a good relationship. We think that's the best way for the sustainable development of education and industry. Also, the human and pet healthy and happy world we want to build. But after this, it'll be the last one, but I want to show you the video we made. This video pronounced in Mandarin, but have English subtitle, so you can get more idea.
本着是一个保护捐血动物的福祉，然后提供好的这个血液品质，然后可以给需要输血的动物，是毛小孩之间的互助。
他会知道他今天要来做什么吗？
他通常来这边大概都知道，大概知道要干嘛。
我也觉得他很厉害，他的接受度比我想象中的还要高。他叫短短，因为他的尾巴只有一节。
放还要慢慢的来。
我觉得他就是一个对我来说是一个蛮重要的伙伴嘛，我们就是互相，我们是互相配合的。其实蛮方便，就是捐血的话，他们都会做一些基本的检查，你也可以知道狗狗的状况是怎样这样子。我第一次知道狗可以捐血这样子，然后又是第一次带自己的狗来捐，就是还是会稍微担心一点。
好了，那我们要入针喽。
那还好，所以他们后续也会问说狗狗的状况怎样，就很好，所以他们都很在意狗狗的状况。既然它刚好是符合这个血型的话，就可以让它去多做一些贡献啦，就是可能救同类什么的。毕竟我也想说，我有狗嘛，如果我狗急需要血，那个心情真的是很复杂的，所以就想说，你就能帮就帮。
我觉得这几年，因为我们对于宠物跟我们之间的关系，我们现在认为它不是宠物，它是伴侣动物，它是陪伴我们一起生活的动物。
我们先压一下哈，很棒。
所以当我们的思想已经在改变，也会因为这样的医疗的进步，这样的需求是越来越高的，所以就相对的会回来说，那当需要这些血的时候，血液从哪里来？然后捐出这些血的动物，它是有被好好的照顾的吗？我认为台湾有这个实力，然后也应该要成立这样的一个兽医输血医学中心，提供一个安全而且有医疗品质的这个血品。
然后这一袋呢，会挂在这。那等一下我们就是检查下面有没有沉淀的血块。
分捐血的前、捐血中跟捐血后。那捐血前其实，我们招募这些勇士们，那他要符合蛮多条件的，他就可以保障原本的这个动物，它是处在一个健康条件合格。真的捐出来之后，我们又再进一步做所谓的 Npust PCR， 就是非常少量的病原你都可以检查出来。我们也做细菌培养，来确保这一次的技术是没有问题的。
前面这个段就是会留着做血液交叉配对用，然后最后一段我们会做那个细菌培养，然后我们会再贴标签，但我们会先去做血溶比的检测。
那之后在储存、运送的过程当中，都要保证这个温度，还有整个它的过程当中的安全性。那所以整套过程事实上就是不只是含动物的这个福祉啊，还有就是血品的 quality， 还有它的安全性。我们到目前为止有159只，就是已经有捐过血的，就是合格，全部通通都通过的。那统计下来也救助过超过600位其他的毛小孩，所以我觉得这是蛮不容易的一个小小的一个小里程碑。 我希望越来越多主人，然后跟毛小孩们可以一起来加入，一起加油。
所以先不能抓人类看看，那棒，
也一起为我们的毛小孩感到骄傲。Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Time's up. Let's pay thanks to distinguished lecturer today. That's Dr. Brown, Dr. Buntida, Dr. Chen, Dr. Gong, and Dr. Tsai. Thank you all your attendance. Thank you. 什么？不用了，没有时间了。
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We have a good news and a bad news. The good news is we are going to have a gala dinner tonight, and the food would be marvelous. The bad news is we are going to skip the coffee break because we just enough time to start the session 2. So I'm sorry that we have to skip the coffee break, and we will start session 2. 那请问苏秘书，请问那个第二场次的，那要请他们进来的，不是那个座位，好，because according to schedule we are supposed to start our session 2 at 3:20, so actually we are like about 2 to 3 minutes late. The section 2 is achieving sustainable future innovative applications of artificial intelligence in agriculture. The time would be 3:20 to 4:50. Our OK 是对对。都坐在上面，嘿，是，讲的时候就可以下来，对，就是反正比如说第一个 panel 下来的时候就他下来，其他人在上面坐的，对。那主要的时间就看老师您觉得，怎么样活因为5点一定要，我们都4点55分，对，但是我们也。 不晓得嘛哈。在座的同仁大家好哈。这边有一台车它有挡到那个交通哈，所以现在卡住了。那车牌号码是 AXV1756，AXV1756。那如果说在座这一台是您的车的话，请尽快移车哈。好，谢谢。
我位置上讲，不用这样在这边讲，
都可以，就看老师您觉得。
好，谢谢。我要我的近的眼镜。我的秘书把我的袋子放那里。拍谁，我找我的眼镜。
是，
我这个是。
楚君，那个小闹钟在哪里啊？在台上吗？还有吗？没有。OK， 看。连那个小闹钟都不见了。我们有同仁这边给你打一个牌。
Sorry, I have to change my glasses. I prepare memo because I have a tight schedule, so I have no time to prepare the opening. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Section 2, Achieving Sustainable Future, Innovative Application of Artificial Intelligence in Agriculture. My name is Joe L. Jiang, and I am the Section Monitor Director. As you know, AI has been applied to many fields in our lives, such as manufacturing, healthcare, transportation, and education. In science, AI assists scientists in processing large data sets, generating hypotheses, and developing innovative solutions across scientific disciplines. Today, we invite 4 panelists to share their research expertise on AI applications that facilitate sustainable agriculture. Our first panelist is Dr. Yusuf Hendra Wang from University Brawijaya. And the second panelist is Dr. Yanwei Zhu from National Zhongxin University. And the third panelist is Dr. Dingnan Chen from National Pingtung University of Science and Technology. The fourth panelist is Dr. Wenzhong Li from National Pingtung University of Science and Technology. Okay, without further ado, this session begins. Our first panelist is Dr. Yusuf Hendra Wang. He is a faculty member in the Faculty of Agricultural Technology at University Brawijaya, Indonesia. His research focuses on agricultural engineering and technology, particularly in the application of artificial intelligence and data-driven approaches to enhance agricultural productivity and sustainability. He has contributed significantly to innovation in precision agriculture, smart farming, and post-harvest technology. Let's give a big welcome to Dr. Yusuf.
Okay, thank you. So, good afternoon, everybody here. So, thank you for the opportunity for the chairman. And my name is Yusuf Hendrawan from University of Brawijaya. Our university actually is. I will give a brief introduction that our university is have the largest student body in Indonesia, and our faculty also have the largest student body, and we already internationally accredited for all the study programs. And I work in the Bio AI Center, Department of Biosystem Engineering, Universitas Brawijaya in Indonesia. So thank you. So this time I would like to present some case of study, innovations of AI in food and agriculture in Indonesia. So we try to develop some simple device, cheap device, but focusing on the appropriate technology. Okay, so how to achieve a sustainable future through the application of AI? The first issue is the precision farming, where the AI-driven precision farming technology can optimize resources, and our Bio AI Center has implemented micro-precision irrigation, intelligent irrigation system, micro-precision intelligent lighting system, AI-based control for temperature and humidity in closed bioproduction system. And this is the track record of our Bio AI Center. We are developing start from the intelligent control system for the pre and post harvest system, and also we are working on some projects related to the quality, evaluation, and authentication. And this is some of our publication which is related to the machine learning, speaking plant approach, fluorescence spectroscopy, grading and sorting, reflectance imaging, plant identification, and then physicochemical characterization, and also some research about the multispectral imaging. And the second issue is the crop monitoring and health detection, and we have developed the NIR, fluorescence, and reflectance technology for biosensing, such as fertilizer sensing, moisture content sensing, disease detection, yield prediction, quality evaluation, grading, and sorting system for preventing the food loss. So we have two divisions here. It is Mecha Spectra, is a combination between spectroscopy and AI. Mecha Vision is a combination between AI and the computer vision. And the Mecha Spectra, for example, is the innovation in the fruit sensing. It is about determining the internal characterization of fruits by portable spectroscopy. And then there is a research projects related with the quality evaluation of agriculture product, a sensor-based fluorescence spectroscopy for fertilizer control, and then moisture content sensing for determining corn harvest time. And we try to make a cheap, simple, and portable device, but with the high accuracy. And for the Mecha Vision, research is about the disease detection, yield prediction, quality evaluation, especially for sorting and grading, and foreign material identification, especially for the food safety. And for the mega vision, we are now focusing on some products like citrus, tropical products like cocoa, coffee, and we are developing the fruit sorting and grading system. And AI can be used as the best model to prevent the food loss in agricultural product. The third is the climate resilient agriculture, where the AI algorithm can analyze historical weather data and also future climate models. AI-based decision support system guiding farmers on when to plant and harvest. So, and the fourth issue is the consumer education and behavior influence, where AI can be used to influence consumer behavior toward more sustainable food choice. And our team has also implemented the Kansei engineering to develop the agricultural product that align with consumer preference and enable customizable food products. So it is a combination between Kansei and AI engineering. And then the personalized nutrition and diet plans, AI can analyze individual dietary needs, health data, preference, and goal, so that the company can use this information to offer customized meal plans, receive the recommendation, or food products. And the fifth issue is the urban agriculture and vertical farming, where the, for example, in the development of plant factory, where the lighting, water, and nutrient system can adapt to the specific needs of plant, ensuring the sustainability by optimizing the energy and also the waste. An AI sensor adjusting light intensity, temperature, and nutrient delivery based on plant growth stage and environmental condition, reducing the energy and water consumption. And we are concentrating on using AI to develop the plant factory technology and fully closed bioproduction system using speaking plant approach. The sixth issue is the precision agriculture for customized farming input, where the AI-driven precision agriculture tools can monitor crops condition in real time, allowing farmers to apply fertilizer, water, and pesticides selectively based on each crop needs. And then the next issue is about the robotic for the agricultural for labor efficiency. Our team in Bio AI Center have also develop automatic irrigation robot for optimizing the water and optimizing the nutrition in plant factory. For example, this is the example of the application of deep learning for the precision irrigation system. And we have also developed the precision lighting system in plant factory that can make the energy saving up to the 85%. We also implemented the AI technology such as the fuzzy and also the neuro-fuzzy control system for controlling the microclimate, such as the temperature and also the humidity in a fully closed bioproduction system. And this is an example of pak choi production using a fuzzy control system in a closed chamber. And the eighth issue for the sustainable future is the soil health and carbon sequestration. So AI can help farmer monitoring the soil health through sensor and data analytic, and we have developed spectroscopy-based portable soil fertility meter using an IR sensor, which is cheap, simple, easy to use, and with high accuracy. AI for the intelligent nitrogen fertilizer system based on the speaking plant approach. We use ANN, artificial neural network, to predict the needs of the nitrogen in plant. And we also implement the deep learning with a simple, cheap, and portable devices to identify the disease and also the nitrogen content. And the prediction of the flavonoid content can be also implemented based on the computer vision using a reflectance and also the fluorescence imaging with the artificial neural network modeling. We have also implemented the AI for controlling plant acoustic frequency technology in the plant. So the music that you hear now is a traditional Indonesian music that we can implement to a closed bioproduction system to optimize the growth of the plant. And it can increase the plant productivity up to 50%. And we can see the different result between the plant with music and plant without the music, and which is controlled by the AI. The ninth issue for sustainable future is the grading system for food security. An AI-based food security grading system can revolutionize the way we produce, distribute, and consume food by integrating data and insight that drive sustainability. And some innovative applications are predicting the fruit's ripeness using the machine vision and also the artificial intelligence. Or for example, the other example is non-destructive prediction of piperin in Javanese chili by using the artificial neural network. And the other application is agriculture product carotene, carbohydrate, and vitamin C prediction by using the deep learning, and prediction of water content, sucrose, and inverse sugar of sugarcane using bioelectrical properties and also the neural network. And then we also use the combination of reflectance and fluorescence imaging. This is fluorescence and reflectance. By using the deep learning model for fruits grading system. And the other example is we are focusing our project now about the mango product. Prediction of maturity parameters of podang mango using NIR spectroscopy with an artificial neural network model. Or we can also predict the maturity parameter of gadung mango by comparison digital reflectance and fluorescence image based on the ANN. And the 10th issue is authentication and prevention of counterfeiting of agricultural product. So regional difference in taste, unique qualities affect the market value of agricultural product, leading to the potential counterfeiting. And for this topic, we have made a research about the computer vision for purity, phenol, and pH detection of luwak coffee green beans. As we know that luwak coffee is the most expensive coffee, so some seller will mix it with a regular coffee to get the profit. And our ongoing research is authenticating 54 coffee types in Indonesia using reflectance and fluorescence based on machine vision and also some machine learning. And this model encounter the fraud in the coffee business in Indonesia because different type of coffee has a different price condition. And also classification of Indonesian coffee bean varieties based on geographical indication using digital imagery and machine learning, and classification of fermented cocoa dry beans from different regions in Indonesia by using the deep learning and also the machine learning. And then computer vision technology and AI can also be implemented for food process control system, for example like optimizing the digital web camera for monitoring the drying process of the cassava chip, and using a machine learning, or the drying of the earthworms monitoring system based on the deep learning, and also some the cocoa beans fermentation process control system using the deep learning, and also aflatoxin detection real-time monitoring system by using deep learning. And this is the example of the combination of fluorescence and also reflectance images for real-time cocoa beans quality monitoring system. We also use deep learning for serine protease enzyme dose detector to degrade the swiftlet feeder in the edible bird nest. Grading and sorting for cloves quality, deep learning for food safety monitoring system. This is the traditional food in Indonesia for fermented soybeans. And also the 11th issue is the halal food product identification. As the Muslim population continue to grow, advancement in halal food technology are essential to support the sustainable food practice in the future. And the example is, for example, the very simple thing is identification of meat types by using the deep learning, and then identification of some food products based on the image analysis and also artificial neural network, and identification of chicken meat quality using a digital machine vision and also machine learning. And the 12th issue is customizable food and agricultural product. And also smart packaging with AI-driven data insight. So here our team has combined the Kansi engineering with AI to design the intelligent food packaging that align with the consumer preference. So the food sensory customization through AI analysis, AI algorithm can analyze the sensory data like taste, smell, and texture. This is the concept of the Kansi engineering method for designing the packaging that suit to the consumer preference. And the 13th issue is the smart supply chain management. So AI can help to reduce food waste and emission by optimizing supply chains from farm to the table. And our team has developed a sustainable production inventory model for the agri-food industry, optimized using Harris-Hawk optimization, PSO, and GA as the AI-based approach. And this is some of our publication about the sustainable production inventory model. And that's all, I think. Thank you very much for your attention.
Okay, because the first session has delayed half an hour, so I think in this session we make a small change to this session panel discussion. I arrange after every speaker, we open 1 and 2 questions. Is that okay? Okay. And thank you very much, Dr. Hendra Wang. Your insightful talk truly shed on practical AI application in agriculture. We will have discussion when originally we plan to discuss, but right now I think we open to the audience to ask some quick question. Okay, is there any question? Oh.
Thank you, Mr. Presenter. Not really, I don't have a question, but I just have a comment. Recently, as far as AI is concerned, we have been having a lot of people coming out and saying the negative thing about AI, saying that AI is going to take away your job. And then they have highlighted how students in university can use AI to do their papers and use it to cheat and everything. So I'm really heartened by the fact that you came today and you presented some of the positive things about AI and how AI can make our life different and better. So thank you very much for that.
Dr. Hanswang, did you respond any?
Okay. So thank you very much for your comments. So I agree with you. Actually, there is a positive side and negative sides, and I agree that the negative sides, of course, it can reduce the human labor because it will be replaced by the human visions, machine visions, and big robot and etc. But the positive one, we have so many advantages like how to encounter the fraud or counterfeiting, or something like we can get the high quality products. And yeah, I think there must be, in technology, there must be a positive side and also the negative sides. Thank you.
Thank you. I think we have a time for another one question. Okay. If there's no question, I think we and move on to the next speaker. That's the second talk. The second panelist is the Dr. Enwei Zhu. Dr. Zhu is a distinguished professor in Institute of Molecular Biology at National Zhongxin University in Taiwan. His work focuses on molecular biology, bioinformatics, and computational biology, and particularly on genetic and molecular mechanism in various biological systems. I'm really excited to listen to the Dr. Zhu's talk on AI application in agriculture. Let's give a hearty welcome to Dr. Zhu.
Thank you. Thank you, professors. Thank you, our attendant. Here, okay, my background is computer science. So, and I have been studying AI, okay, over 30 years. Yeah. So, so I actually applied AI, okay, on many topics, okay, even outer space, okay, or earthquake, okay, or industry. Yeah, but today, okay, I want to share, okay, my one topic on agriculture. Yeah, we develop a technology, okay, AI generative multispectral imaging, okay, as a fingerprint for crop physiological state. So why we want to use AI to generate the multispectral imaging? Because multispectral equipment is very high cost. Yeah, maybe over multispectral equipment, maybe over 1 million Taiwan dollars. Okay, the hyper multispectral over maybe 3 or 4 million. Very expensive. So we want. I want to develop. We develop a technology. Okay, want to cost down the equipment. Yeah, I will introduce. Okay, next. Okay, I have a staff team. Okay, called AMIA. Yeah, why AMIA? AI mixed agriculture. Okay, actually, I want to change the agriculture, this word, okay, to anything. Yeah. Okay. So I'm a founder, okay, for AMIA, okay, and the team, okay, is initiated, okay, by NSTC's Smart Agriculture projects, okay, since 2018. Yeah, our core idea, yeah, we want to help the crop cultivation, okay, by physiology, yeah, not environment, my environment factor, yeah, because I'm a data scientist, okay. I don't know much, okay. Don't know much on farming, so in my opinion, yeah, I think why everybody use many environment sensor for the crop. I don't know. Yeah, because when we were sick, okay, we to see a doctor, okay, doctor won't
to check your environment, your house. Yeah. So I think I want to find information to can represent, okay, or can to present the physiology of crop. Yeah. For example, maybe I want to find, okay, a signal, okay, can do like the medical, the clinic maybe the CT, MRI, okay. Actually, in smart agriculture field, okay, has already find many studies, okay, said okay, multispectral is very useful on the many topics, yeah. So and the next our core idea is we want to use physiology, okay, to help farming, and we want to develop a low cost equipment and easy to use, okay. And next, the physiology we use a multispectrum signal, and but not really multispectral. we use AI to generate it, and then. The low cost, we can only smartphone to replace the multi-spectrum equipment. Yeah, and EDUs we have an app. Yeah. Okay, so currently we know, okay, farming now is under many challenges. As I mentioned before, okay, now very many environmental sensors, okay, like this, okay, for solving, okay, these problems. Currently, actually, we have finished some issues, okay, for water use for rice, okay, and now currently we develop the for fertilizer use, okay, or past disease, okay. Even we currently conduct to do, okay, strawberries. Sorry. This figure, okay, says, okay, first, okay, if we use multispectrum, okay, we can see the curve is very different for health or stress leaf. So so we can use so the multispectrum signal, okay, or information. Actually can can tell many issues from different issues. Okay, for this example is for fertilizer application rate. Yeah, different fertilizer. You can use different rate has different curve. So we want to try to develop a visualize from visible light. Okay, because the phone, the lens is RGB. RGB is visible wavelengths. Okay, light. We develop a AI technology. Okay, to can transfer. Okay, variable lens as the spectrum, okay, to variable and even though okay, yeah, and okay, I think I move to okay. Okay, so we have an app, okay, and if the farmer, okay, take the picture, and we will transfer to a multi-spectral image, and then, okay, we have another AI system to do the decision, okay, to tell the farmer, okay, the irrigation or not, okay, and then maybe I
Smart water
just
usage
read.
warning system. Integrate crop physiological indicators with AI technology to develop an easy-to-operate, widely applicable, and stable crop quality and quantity intelligent agriculture advanced warning platform. Utilize smartphone images to generate multispectral-like intelligent technology, predicting crop physiological needs, and issuing early warnings and planting decisions. The system links to an app providing users with water requirement warnings and irrigation suggestions at different stages of crop growth, maximizing water resource utilization. The system integrates multispectral-like images captured by smartphones with real-time moisture data, allowing the AI model to make precise estimations of the crop's water requirements. This enhances the accuracy of irrigation suggestions provided to the users. By supplying essential information, the app can accurately depict the real-time condition of the rice crops based on the captured images. The core algorithm predicts crop water demand using multi-channel crop physiological images as input features and outputs irrigation recommendations. Achieve intelligent water saving, high efficiency output, cost reduction, and carbon emission reduction, establishing an environmentally friendly sustainable crop cultivation model.
Actually, we have a technology press conference and product, okay, and we win the this year we win the TIE, okay, first place in information category, yeah, and now. Okay, we apply, okay, our technology in Japan and Indonesia and Taiwan. Yeah. Okay, I can stop here. Okay, maybe someone have questions.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Chu, for sharing his valuable research expertise in AI applications. Are there any question to Dr. Chu?
I have a question. Because we just use the cellular phone to take the picture, and the cellular phone is only the visible light. And I'm so curious, how can you expand the visual light to the multi-spectrum? Okay, that's really very amazing.
Yes. This actually this is a business know-how, but I can share some concept. Okay, actually, in my data science opinion, okay, the human or the biology system or is a complex system. So actually everything actually can relearn to the next step. Yeah. So actually, of course, we have the RGB image first and the multi-spectrum first in the same time. Yeah. So we do mapping. So we develop a AI algorithm, okay, to generate and mapping to the multi-spectrum images.
Really hard topic to understand. Okay.
Sorry.
Any further question? If no, let us thank you, Dr. Zhu. Okay, next, our third panelist is the Dr. Nen Chen. He is a professor at National Pingtung University of Science and Technology in Taiwan. His research focuses on agricultural science and technology, particularly in areas related to crop improvement, sustainable farming practices, and agribusiness development. Dr. Chen contributes to innovation in agricultural productivity and resource management, supporting advancement in Taiwan agricultural sector. Please join me in giving a warm welcome to Dr. Chen.
Okay, thank you for your introduction, and welcome. I come from here, Department of Management Information System, and here is my pleasure to share some my experience about AI in agriculture. As we know, AI have great impact on all industry across, include agriculture, just like crop monitoring, yield prediction, and so on. And here I will share three projects that I have lead my team to finish these three projects. The first one is fish fry counting system, and the second one is koi fish identification system. Both of these two projects they are all industry and academic cooperation project. So these two research questions is proposed from the industry side. And the last one is agricultural time series prediction problem. This is just an academic research problem. Okay. So here is the first problem. Can anybody tell me how many fish in the box? No. Okay. But this is a very important problem because in the traditional fish fry trading market, they are always depend on the human eye, okay, by the human judgment, and the human say how many they did. So this transaction, this kind of transaction had caused a lot of dispute, okay. So I use computer vision technology to count this fish number. So here we have highlighted some research question about how to count the number very fast and occurrence, and how to handle the overlapping about the fish image, and how to ensure the correct execution about the trading. Because finally we have developed a trading system to support the fish fry trading. Okay. So the core technology is AI. Okay, we use YOLO model and the Django website framework, and we also use a media JSON chip because we want to develop a microsystem. So the process is just like this. Okay, every time we take a video, just about 10 seconds. Okay, and the 10-second video can be transferred to 300 pictures, and we use YOLO model to count the object in each picture, and finally we got 300 set of the number, and we got the average for this pool. Okay, so in our experience, the result is good. It almost the accuracy rate is about 96%. Okay, that's much better than the human eye. Okay, so based on this core technology, we have developed a system. In the system, we include customer management and order management and the counting result and the trading course. And this is the website. Okay, and this can be used to support the fish fry trading. Okay, So this is my first project. Okay, the problem we can solve the trading problem. Okay, and the next one, anybody know the most expensive koi fish is how much? Anybody know? How much? Okay, it's about 55 million NT dollars. Okay, so as we know, koi fish is very, very expensive. So when you are a owner of the koi fish company, we should take care of the koi fish, and we should spend a lot of time to management the data of your koi fish. And we want to sell our koi fish very effectively. Okay, so in the koi fish trading, just like this, okay, these two diagram, these two photo is generated by AI. Okay, the left side, when a customer they see a very beautiful koi fish, they prefer they want to buy. The customer will send the picture to the company. Okay. So the step of the company, they will spend a lot of time to search the picture very similar with the to fit the customer demand. Okay, because the company they have a lot of data, a lot of fish data, but they just depend on their eye. Okay, so in this problem, we have three research questions. Okay, how to effectively manage corporate inventory data of koi fish, and how to respond quickly to the customer need. Okay, so again, we use computer vision technology. We use AI. Okay. Okay, this is my core technology. I think if you are similar with the computer vision technology, it's not so difficult because we just compare the two images, the similarity. Okay, but the most interesting is when you compute the different features similarity. In this problem, we not only compare the color of the fish, we also compare the body shape. Okay, that's more difficult. Okay, so combine the color and the brand and the body shape, we can get the most similar fish, and we can give a suggestion to the step, and the step can invite the customer. They can say, oh, we have the koi fish that's very similar to your demand. So you can come to my company and make a final decision if you want to spend 1 million or 2 million to buy a fish. Okay. So both of these two questions, the research question is proposed from the industry side. So I think AI technology really can solve some many practical problems. Okay, and we can see that we can highlight many new potential in AI technology. Use AI technology in agriculture. Okay. So the third one is just an academic research project. This project I cooperate with my college. Okay, this is a time series prediction problem. In agriculture, there are a lot of different time series prediction problems, just like product price fluctuation and growth cycle monitoring, soil condition monitoring, and so on. Okay, so in this problem, in the traditional method, the most economists, they use ARIMA model. Okay, maybe somebody know the ARIMA. It's very popular in time series problem. Okay, That's the traditional statistical model. But now we have another different model. Okay, that's time GPT. Okay, the time GPT is a generative pre-trained model that's based on a transformer model, just like LLM. Okay, I can show this comparison between these two models, ARIMA and the time GPT. Okay, the most special one is the ARIMA can only apply to on the univariate time series model, but the time GPT can use to solve the multivariate time series model. Okay, so just like you can see that the time GPT is much powerful. Okay, the only one worst point is time GPT is a black box, so we don't know what happened, but the result is good. That's the AI. Okay, but if we use ARIMA, we can know what happened because that's the math. Okay, every parameter we can calculate. Okay, so I use this. I select a problem. That's the chicken price prediction problem. The data source is from Kaohsiung, chicken price, chicken auction market, and we collect 10-year data, and the data is about 3,000 records, and the training data is from 2013 to 2022, and the testing model is testing data is we use 2023. Okay, we use the old data to predict the new data. Okay, this is the prediction model. So, of course, before we use the model, we have a lot of data pre-processing process, a lot of work to do. And this just highlight the most important. But actually, we do a lot of things about this step. And we can see the result. Okay, based on the same data set, all the same data set, ARIMA's error rate is about 6.28, but the time GPT, the error rate is 5.33. Okay, so it is a very significant improvement if we use this kind of model to solve the time series prediction problem. Okay. And we can see that there are different time GPT models. There are a long one and a short one. That means the big one model or small model. And in my research, the long time GPT, the big model, is the best. Okay, it improved almost 1%. Okay, it's very good, very significant improvement. Okay. So that's all my 3 projects that I have finished, but this is not published. We have a lot of work to do, and now we want to use to predict the pork price market, and that. So I think both on the practical or academic side, AI technology really can help. They can really help us to do a lot of things. But if you want to ask me which AI technology they will have more potential, I have highlight. That's my own opinion. Okay, maybe computer vision, machine learning, and robot, IoT, and big data analytics. Okay, that's all. Too fast?
Thanks, Dr. Chen, for his insightful and interesting talk, especially for those practical research topics. Are there any questions to Dr. Chen?
Anybody want to buy a koi fish?
Too expensive.
The company just nearby our school.
Your prediction model is very impressive.
Yeah.
Impressive for me. As we know, in Taiwan, we have a lot of typhoon will attack Taiwan every year.
Yeah.
For example, right now, there is a typhoon will attack Pingtung, south of Taiwan. After the attack of typhoon, the price of the, for example, vegetable, is very high.
Yeah.
Could your model can predict the price of
yes
in such situation?
Yeah. Thank you for your good question. Because in this model, we can control the, which one? This, okay, this one. In this model, the major data is the price, okay? But we can use some exogenous variable. Because in this model, I have already used the weather, but the weather data set is just sunny, rainy, cloudy, okay? If we can collect more exogenous data, maybe just like the holiday. In Taiwan, some holiday, we eat a lot of chicken or pork, maybe the price will high, just like Chinese New Year. So in this model, we can use more exogenous variable in this model. So I think this model is have more potential. Yeah. In this test, we just use only one exogenous variable. But if we can collect more exogenous variable, I think the prediction result will be better. Yeah.
Very good presentation, thank you. On your final slide.
Fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the order that you have here, are these in any particular order?
What?
In addressing agriculture,
no,
the
no,
order.
no.
You haven't ranked them. Which one is the best? Which one is more important, least important?
I think they are all very important.
Okay.
In my experience, I use a lot of computer vision in agriculture.
Mm-hmm.
Just like Professor Chu, computer vision, yeah. Yeah, and I think lots of AI researcher will prefer computer vision. Maybe they will be number one. But in computer vision, we should need to learn a lot of deep learning method.
Okay.
So it's difficult to
rank
yeah,
them.
yeah.
All right, thank you. Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you.
I think in Taiwan, almost all farmers encounter a big problem. That is the balance between the supply and sale. I think your work will benefit the farmer to cope with such problem in the future. Thank you. Okay. Thank you, Dr. Chen. Okay. Yeah, we have speed up. Our final panelist is Dr. Wenzhong Li, who is a professor in the Department of Biomechatronics Engineering at National Pingtung University of Science and Technology in Taiwan. His research specializes in environmental science and agricultural engineering, with a focus on sustainable agricultural practices and ecological conservation. Dr. Li's work contributes to advancing environmental sustainability and resource management in agriculture. we are thrilled to have Dr. Lee here with us today. Let's welcome Dr. Lee.
Thank you. And thanks for everyone. Taiwan is coming, and I'm the last session, the last one. Just now, I think maybe just skip it. Okay, now I begin my presentation. Actually, when I got this call for the presentation, I honest to say I didn't do too much about the smart agriculture. So actually, I call some my colleagues to provide me some. They're doing some good excellent research, and later I will introduce their work. Okay. I think my topic, I make my topic the smart agriculture, paving the way to the sustainable future. The first one, we look at this image. Okay, it's generated by ChatGPT, and we look at the drone and look at the tray and the greenhouse. I think it's a paradise for the farmer want to have it. But for this image, I think I want to emphasize on cooperation, because in this image, it's not only the technology, it's also the plan. I think the plan is the main topic, it's the main rule. Okay, so I think we cannot just only focus on the technology, and actually, if we talk about the technology, I think now all the technology is available for the smart agriculture, but maybe it's not ready. It's not ready for the smart agriculture, because I think that most people will consider the price problem, because for the farmer, you cannot use the high technology, and it costs a lot of money. So later I will introduce our colleague. They do very excellent work, and only use the very cheap price, low cost to do the smart agriculture. I think just now all the speakers already talked everything I want to talk. Okay, so maybe I just go keep faster. I think why we need to do the smart agriculture, because smart agriculture actually you need to spend a lot of money. I think for most of the farmer, they don't want to do it. Okay, if you ask my father, they will refuse to do the smart agriculture. But for the future, for some reason we still need to do the smart agriculture. The first one I think is the food security, because by 2050 I think people say on the earth we will have the 10 billion people. That's really terrible, because now we only have the 6 billion. Actually, we don't have enough food now. And in the future, if we don't do the smart agriculture, that will be very big problem for the people. And also for the resource efficiency, we want to make like the pesticide or water. I think the water is the most important thing I want to mention, because the agriculture uses almost the 70% of fresh water. I think if in the future we want to make more year, the crop year, the water should be the most problem. And the third one is climate change. We have two ways to do. The first one, we make the artificial facility to grow the crops. And the second one, we make the crop more strong against the climate change. And also we have the bigger problem for the labor shortage, especially for the Taiwan. You can see all the farmer is it's not only very old, it's very old. So so that's really a bigger problem now. Okay, and we also want to reduce the environment impact. The some key components of smart agriculture I just keep fast: the IoT and the AI, robotics, automation, and the data analysis and the precision farming technology. sorry. And we have some solution we can do for the smart agriculture. The first one, I think that's the most important one, the autonomous robot for the field work. Because in the future, if we don't have many farmers, I think the autonomous robot will be very important. And the second one, the smart irrigation system. Okay, I still think the top two is still the most important one. Okay, before we only do some research for the like the plan, but now I think the livestock management is still very important because before we really didn't do too much research cooperation with the animal science. But now in Npust, now we begin to do some cooperation with the animal science to do some the smart agriculture. Later, the next one I will introduce the smart agriculture in Npust, and the great work is come from my colleague. The first one is the autonomous field petrol robot. Just now I just talking about our farmer is very old, so maybe they need some assistance. Now they may not need a complete automatic machine, but they need some machine that can assist their work. And this one is very useful. It's a labor saving and the high mobility ground-based vehicle, and can be used in the agricultural field for the data collection. And this one, this field data recording and the cloud management, and also can selective the pesticide application because the pesticide now is the most important problem for the Taiwan farmer. So I think this machine is pretty good. And just now you can see the video and how this robot work. And the second one is the two-wheel robot in strip farmer. This machine is use the water tap, the water line to guide this machine. So this machine can do a lot of work, like implement a simple visible the servo measure. The water line detection the rate is 96%. It's pretty good, and also can do the control the irrigation water system. Dr. Chen also do the research on the LED plan factory application. He tried to find the best way for the tea plan, because the tea when we make the tea, most of our consideration is the task. We don't want any drug or the poison in the tea, so the tea can be maybe can blend in the LED, the blend factory. That's a good choice. And this technology it can be used for the a larger scale blend factory. So I think it's pretty good. We see the next one. It's for the greenhouse. I think the tea you want to blend the tea, the seeding side generally you need to care the small plant very carefully, because they are very vulnerable. So my colleague he debated this system can check the seeding side, like the water and the fertilizer and a lot of stuff to make it is very automatically. And also, you don't need the people to enter this site. If you do let the people to enter this site, people maybe will bring some BIOS or something inside this site. So I think it's the one solution. And this one is by the Dr. Chen, Professor Chen, and he make the picking robot, and the picking robot can pick the strawberry. because the strawberry is the price is very high. So you want to make sure the strawberry won't be hurt by the machine. Okay, so it's a very special one. And maybe okay, we go the. I think this one is very similar to the first speaker. He talking about the using the dye intensity and to measure the fruit sweetness meter and the anthocyanin. Okay. Sorry. This one is an interesting project. He used the laser light to drive the bird away, because now the bird is a bigger problem, like for the chicken barns. If you have the wild bird close to the chicken barns, maybe we'll bring the bios. Okay, that will cause a big problem. So that's a very interesting one. Okay, and this one I really needed to introduce is our the low carbon rice by the Dr. Wang. Dr. Wang, he made this one. Is very impressive. It's very impressive. The system of the probiotic and the rice intensification. He used the probiotic to make the rice more strong. We look at look at his system. It's the smart rice product management system. The first one is programmable. So for fertilizer and irrigation mobile monitor system. So you can check the situation of your plant, your rice, anytime. So you can make the command. You want to put how much the fertilizer and how much the irrigation to your rice. So that's. We can see the third feature, the this cultivation system and measure level for the strange paddy rice, because he used the probiotics make this field the rice more strong. So you can reduce the labor and reduce the water and reduce the pesticide and the chemical fertilizer. I think that Dr. Wang, he published this figure. He's very generous. He's very generous to publish this figure. You can see it's the rice the life cycle time. You begin from the 0 day, the day 0, and the day 14, day 28. You can see maybe some disease will happen. You can look at this chart. And if you want to make your rice more strong, before the day 0, you can use the organic fertilizer, and the day maybe between the day 0 and 14, you can use the probiotic. Okay, and even he put how much water you can use here, so you can see. Actually, he only used the water. The water is only 3 centimeters. It's not very high. So that will save the water a lot. You can see you don't need to put the water all the time, because it's not necessary. Actually, you just maybe sometime to give the enough water, and actually it's make your rice better. And I also this one is my research. I made the 3D model for the plant growth chamber, and this chamber can record the whole life cycle time. Okay, so you can, if you want to do the breeding, like the rice breeding, and you can know the whole cycle time, what happened to your rice, so you can get more information. Okay, maybe I go faster. And now for the livestock, we also in our school we also do some new facility. We want to do the AI driven efficient daily cow management, and also for the pig and the chicken. Okay. The last one, I want to talk about is the challenge in the smart agriculture. The first one is the high cost, and the second one is the data privacy and the security. This is very difficult for the farmer to do this one. So I think our government and our academic got to do a lot of work for this one. And also the technology adaptation and the training and the connectivity issue, because in the field you cannot have, generally you don't have the internet and the data management and the integration and the environment impact and the substantial. I think I want to make it the conclusion. It's the last one is mostly important. Okay, if you want to do the smart agriculture, you cannot just only do by yourself. It's impossible. If you want to do the smart agriculture, you got to have the cooperation with other department. So here I present our colleagues' work and my work. We want to looking for more cooperation with everyone. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Lee, for sharing his expertise and perspectives on smart agricultural system. Any question?
Once again, thank you for a very informative presentation. The question I have, when you spoke about autonomous robots, how affordable are they, and can the farmers afford them?
I think now in the beginning I say we try to make the affordable facility for like the robot for the farmer. I think now, as I know, the price is not very high. So maybe now it's already available for the farmer in the Taiwan, because Taiwan the labor price is very, very high. Okay.
I can give another comment for this issue. In Taiwan, the government has provided some subsidy. 补助英文怎么讲 ？subsidy, yeah. If the machine has been developed, the owner, the company can send their machine to conduct performance evaluation. After that, the company can get the grade number, and the farmer, when the farmer want to buy their machine, government will give some money to subsidy. Yeah. So I think many kind of agricultural machine in Taiwan farmer can buy them. Yeah. Is there any question? Oh, okay. Over there. For me.
Good evening, everyone. So everyone said like many smart agriculture is happening here, there, and development is into the system. So I have a doubt, like, is it all the development only to the, it's restricted to the Taiwan, or it is also to the developing countries which is under a poverty level, which only depends on the agriculture for their economy?
I suggest in Asia Production Organization, this APO has published a document to provide some suggestion. For example, if developing country want to develop their smart agriculture, they have to evaluate some, for example, technology readiness, many issues. That document has a lot of suggestion. Yeah, I think that is a guideline. Yeah, for the developing country to develop their smart agricultural system. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, sir.
Is there any question? If no, I will make a closing remark. I prepare a memo. As we come to the close of this insightful section on AI application in agriculture, I want to express my sincere gratitude to all of our distinguished panelists and attendees for your valuable contribution. Your expertise and thought-provoking discussion and enhanced the product have shed light on the incredible potential of AI to transform the agricultural sector and enhance the productivity, sustainability, and resilience. We have made a great progress, but there are still important issues to address, from data accessibility and ethics to adaptation of the AI to local farming conditions. It's clear that cooperation across the discipline and sectors will be the key to unlocking AI full potential in agriculture, as Professor Lee mentioned. Thank you once again for your participation, and I look forward to seeing how we can drive positive change in agriculture through innovation and collaboration. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Zhang. Okay. With both afternoon sessions completed, we have nearly come to the end of the conference. Now, I would like to invite the Dean of International College of Npust, Dr. Jig Cheng Leong, to give the closing remarks.
Ladies and gentlemen, keynote speakers, moderators, and panelists, our participants, thanks for having a long day stuck in this very beautiful conference room. As you can see, this is the a long conference, and there are so much information that we gather here. Even though this is the 100 years old anniversary for Npust, I do believe we are not going to meet again on its 200 years old anniversary. But I do invite everyone to come back to see us again. In the future, we are going to have a lot of collaborations, a lot of things that we can do together by having the knowledge that we have, and how, as a university, we can contribute to the developments of our future generations and for a better world. I think for this event, it is not our goal to show how great one single university is. Instead, we are trying to share our experience. We are trying to inspire everyone what we can do to the world, what we can do to our educations, how we can bring educations and practice together, seal the gaps between applications and theory. So I think once again, thank you for coming. And I hope in the future we can go to your university or even come back to see us again and to give us more inspiring experience and story. Thanks again, and thank you.
Thank you, Dean. Okay, I have two announcements. First, for guests who were invited to the dinner banquet and the music concert, the shuttle bus will leave at 5:10 p.m. Our staff members outside will guide you to the bus. Second, please feel free to take and enjoy some refreshments outside. If you don't have enough time, you're more than welcome to take some with you. Okay, so once again, thank you, and may you all have a good time visiting Npust and Taiwan. Bye-bye.
One more thing. Before we go, we're going to travel about 20 minutes to 30 minutes to Pingtung City. So before you get into the bus, onto the bus, please go to the restroom just to make yourself easier. Okay, thank you.